angel sing. He was the born today. Come over. And no, I told you Michael Jackson was my cousin. I don't know why y'all don't believe me. I don't know why y'all think I'm lying.
You've been saying that for a while, though. Even your mama said that.
Mm-hmm. We don't lie in my family. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Who you related to that's famous? Besides Harambe.
You know what? Let me get some ice water. You like something? So like chill. God damn.
Right.
Related to besides Harambe. 1 cube or 2.
Just one. I paused it. I said, who are you related to besides Harambe? I mean, that's a fair question, Kris. Answer the question, Kris.
I don't have any famous family members. Oh, I know
who.
My god sister.
Oh, yeah. What song did she do, Kris?
Hot in here.
It's getting hot. I am getting so hot. I want to take my clothes off.
That's her.
Stop wasting, time wasting. I got a girl in the bed and she waiting.
Ooh.
What? I'm just kidding, like Jason.
Oh.
Let you go and do it.
Extra good. Spread the news.
Okay. No, that was a really mean thing for me to say. Harambe is not related to you.
No.
I wish we could have some money.
Yeah, they killed him and put on a life
They
insurance.
killed poor Harambe. Why they have to do Harambe like that? They didn't have to do him like that. They really didn't. So, welcome to another episode of Kicking It with Kris. Wait, shit, we don't even have our intro yet. Well, let's play the new intro for the folks. We'll do that. We got a new intro, guys. Hey, welcome to another season. I guess it's just another year.
Another year.
Of Kicking It with Kris and Karlos. We are black, gay, married, and funny as fuck. Hold on to your political correctness. This is about to get buck wild.
I can't believe they said 13 times since the year started.
Ooh, I know.
That's
We're going to have to talk
disrespectful.
about that in the Section 8 debate.
We are.
Woo, guys. Woo, the warehouse. What do we call it? The warehouse?
The asylum.
The asylum, is that what we called it?
The asylum got overran this week.
Whoa, Lord Jesus. Well, let's start off with, let's just do a quick update. It's been a while, guys, since we've talked to you. I actually, I haven't even put out the New Year's Day episode yet. And it's like the 8th. But we're going to stick to our... We're going to stick to our 2 a week for our New Year's resolution. We ain't gonna give y'all no days.
2 a week.
You're getting 2 a week. Just know you will be getting 2 episodes a week of Kicking It with Kris and Karlos. With that being said, if you're listening or if you're watching, please do us a favor and go subscribe to us and follow us on Spotify. And you can leave us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes podcast, Apple Podcasts. So definitely do that. Quick update with me. The book, guys, it's out of my hands. Like Beyonce says, once I create something and I give it to you, I no longer think about it because it's yours.
Okay.
So I'm not worrying about the book.
What album was that? Lemonade?
No, she just said that in an interview.
Oh.
She just said like what's her creative process, and it actually helps. Like especially for someone who's creative like me, like. When I do something, like, you know how I'm always questioning myself after I get off stage, like, was I funny? Like, yeah, everyone was like, but was I really funny? When you get off stage, you just gotta you've already given your art to the world.
Yeah, and
there's nothing you can do that's gonna change it. So it don't matter how many people you ask or what the people say. You gave your art to them, and whatever they do, that's what they do with it. So y'all are gonna have my art. This art took 5.5 years to write, and it's not that long of a book, but it's emotional. I'm excited for you guys to get it in your hands in a couple weeks. I can't wait to get my first copies just so I can bitch, I'm gonna just actually, I am gonna read it myself because I haven't read my book from beginning to end. I've only done it in chapters.
I already know.
And then even when I was doing my developmental edits, I just did I did sections, like this section.
I was on the bus stressed the fuck out. 7 o'clock in the morning.
Why are you stressed out? Why were you
stressed? You gotta read the book to see. I'm not gonna give them free use excerpts from the book. Stress the fuck out.
So, yeah. So y'all, are y'all ready to be stressed out? I hope so. Do you have any updates?
I have to say that for the asylum,
the
the Section 8 debate. I think that dark song you found. That should be the fucking asylum.
Should we switch it?
No, but Sayel, she got a whole playlist out now. We'll find something new, but some Batman, Gotham Arcanite, whatever it's called.
I don't know, but let's move on into the current events. This is current events. If you missed it, we'll cover it. Barbara, back at ya.
All right, Shirley, I see you.
Barbara, this is Shirley.
How does City Girls go song?
She goes, picked up the phone, call my girl Barbara. Bitch, it's Shirley. Oh my God, the City Girls. Oh my goodness. Ooh, guys, the people on Instagram is getting a lot of thigh. Y'all getting a lot of thigh action. Okay, so let's go on the first story of current events.
It's coming, y'all.
WWE3. That's not that's not a wrestling match on USA Channel.
No,
it's what y'all's president is doing to our country.
Yeah, they're actively.
You know what? I was doing a set last night at the comedy show because I have another show this Saturday, and I was making some WWE3 jokes, and like I pre-warned the crowd. I say, I myself have siblings in the military that have served, and I have respect for the military. But with that being said, let's get these jokes.
Right.
and then I was just like saying how, as a gay man, I'm not going to war because y'all said that I was mentally disabled.
I saw
so my
psychology video.
It said the gay men are mentally disabled.
Yeah.
I don't think that I am mentally fit to serve.
You
and
know
then
what?
even if they send us, you know what I'm going to do?
Who said that?
I'm going to run right to the dick. They said that you went to Iran, yeah, and I ran
right to the dick. Have you seen this Arabian man?
Have you seen this Arabian man, bitch? Have you watched Aladdin? Jafar could have had it. So,
hello. I have all the secrets.
But no, on a serious note, World War III is coming, guys. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We're bombing. They're bombing embassies. We're shooting back. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
No, so they invaded the embassy. We shot them and killed them. And then they shot dozens of missiles and then hit nobody.
And then Trump went on Twitter
and
was
said, "That's why you missed, nigga.
That's why y'all miss. And if you do something else, we gon' like he."
You keep saying if you do something else that you don't do anything
How
bad.
does this man still has like? I think Twitter should Twitter actually when history looks when people look back at history, they're going to blame Twitter. They're going to because he doesn't even abide by their fucking policies.
No.
They have like a no hate, like they should shut him down.
His account? Well, he's the president.
I don't care. Shut it down.
And they're gonna say pick it back up.
And we're a private company. Shut it down. They're a private company at the end of the day, and they can shut that shit down. But you know why they don't want to? Because he probably makes so much revenue.
It trends.
It's so much revenue. And I don't even have Twitter. I don't even follow this man, but I somehow see every tweet.
Yeah, he does. Yes.
Somehow.
Yes.
Somehow. Prince Harry and Meghan said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, they said, "We moving to America."
Did they move to Pacific Northwest?
No, nigga. They just said fuck it today.
No, they were just in the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, really?
Over the holidays. They spent their Christmas here.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, but we didn't know until afterwards, and I just
Maybe they're here shopping for houses.
I think they were here. They might be here shopping for houses, and this is the closest weather that you're gonna get to England.
And the furthest away.
And maybe they're gonna be here.
That'd be cool.
But did they say they're moving to America?
They're leaving they said they're gonna take a step back from the royal family.
And just have a normal life.
Have a normal.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing is,
there should be no royal
here's the
families.
thing, they're so far removed from the throne. Like they don't have to live there. Like there's so many people. I just saw
his big brother's next.
His dad,
Charles.
His dad,
then
his big brother.
Yeah.
Actually, no, his dad, his big brother, then his nephew.
Yeah.
So there's no need for me to even be
Why
here.
am I here?
At this point, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my family, and we're gonna have a nice.
And I expect to get my same checks.
And I think Prince Harry also just like before he got married, he was always in Vegas. He was always just like chilling out.
He's
in America.
Americanized.
He's very Americanized. So he got himself a black chick who's American. So good on you, mate.
Yeah.
Why did was that Australia?
It was, but we just want to keep. Oh, Australia's on fire.
Australia fire. R.I.P. Australia.
Send them a bottle of water.
I saw that they were saying that the amount of fires that were in Australia would cover almost 75% of America, because Australia could cover almost our whole continent.
Yeah.
So or our whole country, because we're not we yellow, but our whole country.
Mm-hmm.
So that continent can cover our whole country, and it's like 75% of our country is burning. It's on fire.
It's coming.
Woo!
How in the hell?
You know what? Y'all better read Revelations. I'm not religious, but you know what?
Revelation said it wouldn't be water.
You're gonna be burned with
Fire
fire.
and
And then they said that we will openly elect the Antichrist, and I think we did just that.
When we start seeing barcodes in the sky and dragons falling, that's where it kind of gets me at.
The dragons aren't. It's not dragons. They're
missiles.
They're
meteors.
They're missiles or meteors or fucking
We
satellites that are falling out.
Fucking Game of Thrones.
Yep, or satellites that fell out of the sky that are falling out of the sky because there's no more. Yeah, listen, y'all gotta read Revelations.
Like, can we not end like this? Like.
Well, speaking of ending, R. Kelly's girlfriends were fighting on Instagram.
Did you see that?
No, can you pull it up?
Yeah.
I want to see this fight. Did you? So I hear of course, R. Kelly, you guys all know that he was arrested a couple months ago. I don't even think you can say alleged at this point. Do we have to say alleged?
I don't think so.
Has he been charged?
He in jail, so.
But has he been charged though? I don't know. I want to be safe. His alleged sex crimes, but they have whole documentaries. So Surviving R. Kelly, if you've watched that. But yeah, he has two current girlfriends who were on IG Live fighting by the name of Azriel. Ooh, I love that name, Azriel. And Jocelyn. Well, they're under 21, so. Ooh. Jesus.
Call the police.
You know what? It sounds like they're on set. It sounds on set because they're like, ladies. You drink like half of my ladies. How y'all arguing over a man who rapes dozens of women and is in prison? I don't understand.
His dick must be fire.
He can't even read. He can't even read. No, he can't. He can read. R. Kelly cannot read. Robert can't even spell his own name. He can't read or write.
How you out here being a pedophile? You can't. Oh, because you are a child. You can't read. Well, Till can't read.
He can't. Well, because she has a mental disability. He can't read or write, and this man got hoes fighting over him. So you know what? If you are a single man out here in 2020,
be illiterate. And like him a little younger, and you gonna make it fall in jail.
Jesus Christ! I just can't.
He can't even spell his girlfriend's name. What's her name? Azriel. Write it down.
That name, I couldn't spell that without seeing it. It was cute seeing it, but
it was cute.
Ugh. It's just, what are y'all fighting over? How can y'all still be claiming to be R. Kelly's girlfriend?
For real, after all this Surviving R. Kelly shit.
After all that, y'all ain't got no shame in your game.
No.
And here's the thing, you can't even be like, oh, they stand with him for the money. He has no money.
Yeah, he broke, ain't he now?
He's broke.
Been broke. Maybe he got like residual, but he's going to his back bills. I don't know.
Well, they have to continue being his girlfriend because that's that old storyline on that show, Surviving R. Kelly. Because how can you survive R. Kelly?
How you gonna be a storyline on a damn show about some?
How you gonna be on Surviving R. Kelly if you ain't surviving R. Kelly?
How about I done survived him?
That would be called Survived R. Kelly. The show's called Surviving R. Kelly.
So y'all could.
It's current.
Yeah, so it sounded like they were on set because it sounded like a lot of white people around.
And then that's why. Well, it sounds very unsetish.
Yeah,
I know what
yeah.
unset sounds like.
Yeah,
and that did sound
and
like
they had
it was
like
on
clothes
set.
in the back and everything. Yeah,
It looks like it was on set. Well, let's move right on ahead into the caucasity.
ooh, shit, I'll put some of that.
It's the caucasity, caucasity, caucasity. Watching that privilege go pow, 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 pow. Fuck it up, Randy.
I'm gonna fuck it up. She looks my hip don't pop.
Pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna fuck it up. She looks on my hip, don't pop. Pop, pop, pop.
Pow.
What's the first story of the caucasity?
According to the Daily Mail UK, his sole motive was to suck toes.
Whoa!
Florida man.
I almost thought you was going to say dick.
Oh. That was the case. Florida man gets a very rude awakening when he stirs and finds a burglar in his room licking his feet.
Oh. Wow.
Is that sexual assault?
Yes, it is.
A Florida man has been left terrified. He's white. After waking up to find a burglar sucking on his toes in the middle of the night.
Why are you all alone, lying in your bed? You don't need no head.
Let me suck your toes. The incident occurred on Christmas Eve at a residence in Bradenton when the startled victim 20 told the intruder that he didn't have any money. According to the police report, the suspect replied that he was not interested in obtaining cash and broke into the home in order to suck toes.
That man knew him.
Yeah, they knew
each other.
You know, that happened in Gainesville when I was in school.
And then somebody caught them and he was like, oh!
Yeah, listen.
It was a burglar!
Can I say his real? It was an article. I can say his real name.
Yeah, but it was on
his
the
name was
news.
Jerry Bruno.
It was on
and
the
he
news.
was sucking dick in his dorm room, and he got caught by the boyfriend, by the boy's girlfriend. And it turns out the boy's daddy was a pastor, and he said that Jerry raped him.
Wow.
And then Jerry ended up in jail and everything.
Did he get convicted of rape?
I don't know. I think they figured it out and worked it out, whatever, or dropped the charges, some shit. But that was a whole case when we were in school. Okay, moving on.
Anecdote.
Huh?
It's like anecdote.
Anecdote. A fight between the pair ensued, with the suspect grabbing his genitals and threatening to pull a gun out of his pants. No gun materialized, and the victim was able to push the perpetrator out the home.
I know you're gonna pull some out them pants. It's a 22. Pew pew pew.
The burglar then smashed the windshield of the victim's car before fleeing the scene, Bradenton Herald reported.
So how you gonna get mad that I don't want you to suck my toes? And that is something that you can definitely go put an ad on Misconnections or something on Craigslist. You don't have to go and violate somebody.
K9 crews later descended on the scene in the hopes of sniffing out the suspect. However, the foot fetish felon remains at large.
A DNA swab has been taken of the victim's toes.
That's some shit. What if it's toe jamming that shit?
See, listen, if you got a good enough attorney, I'm not sure how my saliva got on his toes, but you know what? I did do a yoga.
I spit on the ground.
I spit.
And he walked in it.
Bitch.
With his shoes off.
Bitch.
I don't know how.
I did yoga today, and maybe some of my sweat or my saliva dripped on the mat.
And he walked into that spot.
We don't know. We don't know. We've watched way too much SVU.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to the next story. According to the New York Post, a hairstylist named Kevin Bacon, killed, eaten by what?
Exactly.
Killed, eaten by grinder date from hell. Cops say a Michigan man named Kevin Bacon.
On these dating sites.
Oh my God.
What if I was a cannibal?
Well, Christopher, we used to be doing dangerous shit like that.
Yeah.
We
had each other.
We had each other. That's the difference. We used to be just finding people online, be like, all right, let's go hook up. And then
we take a knife or some shit with us. Just in case you know shit.
A Michigan man named Kevin Bacon was mutilated and killed by a man met on LGBTQ dating app Grindr, reports say. Bacon, a 25-year-old hairstylist, met up with suspect killer. Why would you meet up with him? Do you see this man? He looks like he eats people, Chris.
Yes. No morals.
He was probably getting some money. See, that's why you can't.
Yeah, it was
all money ain't good money.
All pussy ain't good
and
pussy.
all dick ain't good dick.
Look at you, you're dead.
Now look, the man's family. Okay, so Bacon, a 25-year-old hairstylist, met up with the suspected killer Mark Lunsky on
Latunsky
on Christmas Eve after they spoke on the app. The man's family grew concerned when he didn't show up on Christmas breakfast, according to the report.
Mom wanted to get some dick.
Called his car at Dollar General parking lot and later tracked his last known location to LaKenzie's house in Shawaski County. So this man probably doesn't realize how technology works. Like,
sir, you met up with your grinder date at Dollar General, and you got into this man's car.
But you know what? Maybe he said I'm eating ass, and when someone tell you they eating ass, like
they mean your ass. I mean,
literally, like I'm eating all of your ass. When someone, he probably was like, I'm gonna eat all your ass.
I mean, if you got a good attorney, I told him what I was gonna do. He said he was down with it, and he came over.
Oh my God! Inside the house, police found Bacon's body hanging from the rafters with rope tied around his ankles.
Never mind, you go to jail.
Lewinsky told cops that he killed Bacon by stabbing him in the back and slitting his throat. Oh my God! Oh my God!
I'm mad that actual Kevin Bacon reposted Kevin Bacon. That's petty.
And that is petty because Kevin Bacon, because everybody kept probably thinking Kevin Bacon was dead.
This ain't me. For obvious reasons, I'm thinking this morning about the friends and family of this young person, Kevin Bacon.
Oh, that was his tag?
Yeah. Okay.
He also told cops he cut off Bacon's testicles and ate them during the murder.
Ooh.
What the fuck is going on in our world? Latonsky was charged with murder and mutilation of a human body. The actor Kevin Bacon shared his condolences to friends and family to the man he shared a name with on an Instagram post last week. Chris just read that. His life was taken away from him much too soon. His love was hairdressing, and I bet he would have done a great job on this mess on my head. Rest in peace, Kevin Bacon.
Aww.
Wow. Is that what we're doing in 2020?
Gone but not forgotten.
Is that what we're going? Half of him is eaten, so kind of is forgotten. Is that what we're doing in 2020? Like between him and that other man who was like making people OD.
Oh, speaking of OD, one of my residents at the asylum OD'd on heroin.
Oh.
And now he's in a wheelchair. Because I was fine walking last night, but what happened? He said, "Oh, I OD'd on heroin."
So he's paralyzed forever?
No, he just has a weak heart now because they had to bring him back to life.
Next story.
According to Fox News, Ohio man who claimed to be missing boy gets 2 years for identity theft.
All right, you saw that on SVU.
How you a missing boy? You are all 30. Ohio man impersonated the long missing child who disappeared when he was 6 years old was sentenced Wednesday to 2 years in prison after pleading to identity theft. Brian Michaelini, 24 of Medina, will be credited for time served dating back to April 2019 and will be on probation for 1 year following his release. He pleaded guilty last year to aggravated identity theft and lying to FBI. Prosecutors later dropped the lying charge. He could have faced up to 8 years in prison, and had he been convicted on all charges. Wow. My thing is, his old ass, how is he playing a child?
He's not playing a child. He's saying the baby went missing at 6 years old, probably in the 90s.
Oh.
And then he's like, "Hey, I'm here." It was on. I saw that on SVU. Go blow your nose, damn nigga. Why you draining like that? Over here looking like a 3-year-old. Talking about I got boogers. Like, out here touching my fucking sound equipment with all your fucking snot, nasty ass. But yeah, I saw a episode on SVU about the same situation, about this kid. It was actually, and I heard it on a podcast too. It was this guy from like France who said that he was this white kid from New York who got sent over to Europe and was sex trafficked for like 16 years, and then came back as like a 19-year-old kid, and he was like, they were like, eh. But what ended up happening was the family knew that it wasn't the brother, but they accepted him because they couldn't not accept him because the mom had killed the little brother.
I heard that before too. I heard that. That happened.
It's real. Happened. It's a real story. It happened in real life.
Yeah.
It happened in real life.
I remember that.
So like that's why because everyone was like, why would you even pretend that
wasn't that a documentary?
It was a documentary.
Yeah.
Because the guy was acting like
the whole family knew.
The whole family knew that the brother was dead, but they couldn't say anything
because they all been in jail. But now you in jail anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, what happened? Prosecutors later dropped all the charges. Yeah.
The host raised hope for Pitson's relatives that his disappearance had been solved.
Mm-hmm.
Investigators believe the boy vanished after his mother, 43-year-old Amy Fry Pitson, pulled him out of kindergarten and took him to a 2-day road trip to the zoo and a water park in Wisconsin. She killed that baby. Frances Pitson killed herself at a hotel, authorities said. She left a note saying her son was safe with people who would love and care for him.
That baby gone.
You will never find him, the note said. He is safe with the angels of heaven because that baby is dead.
Yeah, that baby gone.
Yeah.
Woo. Chile.
So she took him on a 2-day cruise trip to kill herself.
It sounds like a 2-day cruise again. Let's just have a couple more days together.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
That's it.
Well, let's go on into the Section 8 debate.
They
My
really
children,
mad.
Just don't be mad because your building almost burned down.
Burnt down.
Tony Tiger on that shit, you getting fined. Fined,
yes.
These bitches mad because you about to get shut down.
Shut down.
By the city because y'all acting like some clowns.
Some clowns.
Boom bow. What's going on? Why do I... Okay, so Kris and I were in an argument earlier Okay, so we're going to talk about that marriage material. But we had an argument earlier this week, and I wasn't talking to him for a day. And then I just happened to turn on the news in his building. Why are your buildings always in the... Y'all wonder why I have anxiety. Y'all wonder why I'm always... Whenever he calls or whenever there's a number I don't know, I'm just like... Someone's going to be like, hi... are you with someone? Are you
with someone?
That's what they say.
Bitch.
That's what they say. You ain't even got a death call yet?
No.
Oh, I got one with my mom and my sister. Hey, brother, are you with someone? Are you with Kris? No. Are you at home? Are you driving? When they start asking that question, that means somebody's dead.
Tell me.
Tell me now. Tell me now. I'm on the highway. Tell me now. I'm always expecting that because your shit is be dangerous as hell. His whole building was on the news talking about there was a fire, and then I called him and I couldn't get a hold of him. Ooh, it was a lot.
So yeah, my building was on fire twice in 13 hours. I'm not going to give y'all the name of the building.
God damn!
Give y'all the news.
The
section.
asylum. The asylum.
It's called the asylum.
If you do enough research, you'll find it.
Yeah, you'll find it. So let's see. The first fire occurred around midnight. It was a stairwell fire, probably caused by some crackheads. The fire was so bad that it went into the neighboring building next door, which was T-Mobile.
But that's like 15 feet away. It's not connected. The buildings aren't connected.
They share a space.
That little
space.
driveway, but they're not connected.
Well, somehow or the other, T-Mobile had drywall that had fallen into their store.
Wow.
Because the firemen had to come and hose down like 7 floors of the building to get to the fire and put the fire out. People were outside for 3 hours in the middle of the cold.
So then we were at home tonight and they were on the news again for a second day.
Yes.
And people were saying like how it's unfair that they have to live in these types of environments in Section 8. But being married to you and like hearing the stories that happen every day and just hearing what you go through, like there's shit in the stairway case. There's only so much you can do until you start holding people accountable.
Yeah.
And the building can't. You want me to hire a whole army worth of cleaners just to clean after these people?
They do.
But we have an army of cleaners that clean our building every day because we pay an arm and a leg for rent.
Yeah.
Y'all don't pay. Really, y'all don't pay anything.
I gave them perspective when yesterday they're like, well, I pay too much money to be living here, and what y'all gonna do for me? And I pay $9.99 for my 1 bedroom.
Mm-hmm. I paid $2,000.
I said, and sir, I paid $1,820 for base rent plus my everything else to live where I live.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna.
And I pay. I don't get no vouchers.
I don't get a voucher. Nobody helps me. I don't get like a little check every month for this. I pay. So I understand.
And we have problems, but you know what's unfair too, though.
Different levels.
And I don't. Maybe you need to go speak to the.
That's
people at this
part of the
asylum.
problem.
Well, first of all, our building was over flooded with trash this week because it's fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
So every building, if you live in a communal building, there was way too much trash. People got fucking trees in the hallways.
Yeah.
There was boxes everywhere. We live in a luxury apartment complex, and they hey guys, this week, and then trash got skipped. The city skipped our trash. So not only that we had extra trash from a holiday, they skipped that week. So we had pretty much 2 weeks worth of trash.
Yeah. So
that probably happened at the asylum too. And I don't know why these people aren't talking, being like, so we let them know that we had an issue with the trash. We've taken the issue. We've taken care of it. Like, and then also, but to be fair, it was Christmas, so it was an influx of this wasn't just normal trash.
It doesn't matter what what they said. The city came out today, the fire department came out today. They're like, I need all the notices that you've given these people about this trash.
What notices did y'all give me?
We put one notice on the door.
When?
Early December.
Well, hey, yeah.
One. My thing is, you should have done it weekly, because you know that notices get snatched off. These people don't read. Every time you see somebody, hey, you can't use the trash chutes.
I'm not here to see. Listen,
y'all should have drilled them trash chutes to the wall or something.
I would have closed them shut.
But
I would have drilled them shut.
The second fire happened when somebody intentionally started it by throwing something into the trash chute, and there was embers. You know how embers work.
There was paper and
there's grease. Plastic, there's grease, there's trash.
Yep.
It's gonna light. It's gonna catch on fire. Then next thing you know, we got a 2-alarm fire at the damn asylum.
Damn.
There's so much water. There were so many firemen.
Woo.
And then they started throwing the trash and they went out the damn window.
Ew.
Like into the ground.
And you know what? For a garbage man or for a fire, right? For a fireman, I'm not a garbage man. Like, why do I have to do this?
You had to go through all the trash, make sure all the embers are out.
I would just take the hose and just drain it and put it down.
You gotta take them shovels and go through. Dig
so the chutes are clear now.
They should be. Thank you, fire department, because y'all did y'all thing.
Oh my goodness.
It's time for me all the help we can get if you guys can help.
He looked at you.
Me. Who do you need me to call for you, sir?
That's what you said.
I already talked to the maintenance man. I'll call the other one. I'm not touching no trash.
He said
there
are needles in there, bitch. There are needles in there.
You gonna give me some? No.
Are you gonna give me a fireman suit?
Yeah, I need that. I need a hazmat. I need some gloves.
Talking about, are you gonna help?
And there's shit and stuff. No, and there's rats in there in the basement. No. I don't do any of that.
I do paperwork.
I do paperwork. You need some paperwork done. I get started on that. No.
Okay, well, let's move on to Got Me Fucked Up.
Awesome. Can you help? Can you put out the fire?
This got me fucked up. Ooh, y'all got me fucked up. Not today, not one fucked up. Ooh, Postmates got me fucked up. I'm not the one.
Postmates.
So, Postmates, the mates that post. Hello, partner. My name is Karlos Dillard. And there are a couple things I am not. I'm not the one. I'm not the nigga.
Not today.
And I'm not the one today. I literally, so y'all know, I love the idea of Postmates. I love the idea. I don't like people in my car, so that's why I can't do no lifts or anything like that. I like going on and off when I want to. I like canceling orders when I want to. So, when I'm doing my Postmates in between auditions and stuff, or if I need some extra cash for when I'm doing shows, or if I just need some extra cash, I like to do Postmates. So today I did it, and I went to a Subway in SeaTac, or not SeaTac, by the Space Needle, and parking by the Space Needle is literally
a bitch.
It's like, well, actually the parking wasn't that bad because it's where the old news station was, so no one's over there.
Okay.
It's kind of abandoned now.
Yeah.
But it was still like $1 every 30 minutes, which is kind of pricey. And so I went in and I looked at the order. There was 14 sandwiches. But the app said it was already done. So these weren't sandwiches because I use But you know what? My gut told me to skip the shit because I usually skip Subway orders because I don't like actually, because before you had to actually make the sandwich there for them. I don't like doing that shit. I don't like doing that for me. Why am I going to do it for someone else? And y'all don't even tip 90% of the time. Although I did get 2 cash chips today, so. So I got there and she was just like, oh, okay, I'll get started with the order. I was like, okay. So I went back to my car, sat in there for 20 minutes, came back, she had 1 sandwich made. And then she was like, I'm on the phone with my manager. We made these earlier today, and someone picked them up. And I was just like, what do you mean someone picked them up? She's like, well, someone picked them up from Postmates. And I was like, well, I have the order on my phone, so I know that when this order just came in, what ended up happening is the lady had ordered like 13 sandwiches and some other stuff earlier this morning, and then the Postmates person picked it up and just kept it. And I don't know how they did that because you're really there's nothing.
Nothing you can do. Once I pick it up, I take it home as mine.
Well, because the app doesn't even let you. But you can just turn off your fucking phone.
Off. Okay, this is my last day at Postmates.
That pretty much your last day. But he had $150 worth of Subway,
and I might eat every bit up for the next week.
So but they're gonna cancel your account if you do that.
Okay, this is my last day.
So I was like, oh, okay, I get it. So Subway was like, we're not making the sandwiches again because they haven't been paid for. But I feel like
they never got paid for either.
Well, they did get paid for because Postmates refunded the lady's money and the lady just ordered it again. They just didn't want to make it again because there was one employee. So they're just like, oh, no, we already done our job. I was like, but she put in another order. And I asked her, because I had her on the phone, I was like, you put it in the order, right? She was like, yeah, I did. I just put it in. I was like, okay, so I was like, I don't understand the problem. Like, she put in the new order. I understand. They're like,
so
they're like, we already gave you order. I was like, I understand that, but we're not trying to get you to do it for free. They just put it in another order for $150. Like,
yeah,
Postmates will take care of their refund.
They
only had one employee, and then the other lady, they were both Hispanic, and then the other lady brought in her 3 kids who she just walked in from school. Talking about she's the manager. So I was there for 37 minutes trying to figure out these sandwiches, right?
Right.
Then so the lady who ordered the Postmates was like, I'm just gonna cancel.
No, you're not.
Well, they are not gonna make the order. We're gonna continue to sit here. And I knew the longer I sat there, the more I won't get paid. So I was like, all right, go ahead and cancel the order. So how it works with Postmates is, if they cancel, you get paid your mileage that you went there, and then you get paid, I think, 15 cents per minute. Yeah, I'm almost sure. Do the math. I believe it's 15 cents per minute that you're there.
So mileage?
The mileage was like, well,
it should be like 55 cents a mile.
Yeah, it's like 55 cents. I went 3 miles.
Okay. All right.
And that's about right. Yep. And then you get 15 cents per minute.
How many minutes you were there?
I was there for 39 minutes. Now that's just base.
Right.
That's just base. That's just what you get.
Right.
Before you even pick up this food and deliver it to them. Usually you don't wait 37 minutes to pick up something. Usually you wait literally 8 minutes to pick up something. So sometimes that wait time, that wait pay is literally like 15 cents because you waited a minute to get it.
Right.
I waited 37 minutes. I should have got paid about $5 for my wait. Right?
Right. They
cancel it. I get. They're like, oh, here's your fee. They pay me $2.90.
Well, you're missing some money.
And then on it said I drove 0 miles to get there.
I'm missing some money.
But I was like 3 miles away, and I knew so I called them, bitch ass niggas. I called them.
They gonna cancel your damn account.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's why y'all gonna steal from me. I steal from y'all, and don't ask me how. I do. They steal from me, I'll figure out a way to scam off this out from y'all, bitch, because y'all ain't gonna do that shit. And no, I'm not messing with nobody's order because I don't believe in that shit. I believe in not fucking with nobody's food because you pay for your food to get there with you. But there is a will, there is a way, and I will figure out a way to get my motherfucking money back, bitch.
I will figure out the way, come on.
But I ain't gonna mess with nobody's food because I won't want nobody messing with my food.
That's why I order Postmates.
But for real, I don't use food apps because I deliver food apps. And people, like today, when I saw the address, actually, I want to get back to that. I'm gonna get back to that. Remind me what I said when I saw the address.
Okay.
So, I called Postmates they're like, well, okay, well, yep. We see that you were there for 37 minutes. I was like, mm-hmm. And they're like, yeah, but I was like, can you explain to me? They're like, you get 15 minutes. And I was like, so why does it say I was there for 15 minutes? They're like, well, you were there for 15 minutes. I was like, ma'am, what time did the order start? She's like, well, the order started at, it looks like it started at 2:57. Okay. And I was like, what time did the order was canceled? She's like, the order was canceled. It looks like at 2:38. And I was like, so I don't know if I was born yesterday, but I'm pretty sure that's longer than 15 minutes. And she's like, well, when you know they're in India. Like, I hate that shit. Hire some Americans if you're gonna have an American company. And I'm not being racist. I'm just being like, because they don't understand.
I'm not being racist. It's just I understand American accents better.
So then she was like, oh. I was like, let me speak to a manager. Because at this point, if y'all ain't, because you owe me about $7.
Right.
I knew what they owed me because I did the math real quick. I'm not great at math, but I know money. And I was like, you owe me about $7. You're missing $5. So why are y'all? But here's the thing. This is not the first time Postmates or companies like Postmates have been flagged for things like this.
Right.
They've been in the news before. They've been caught before. Why are you skimming off the top of $4 to $5 from someone? But if you do that to all of your drivers, they literally just got free. They got free service.
Because Grubhub just was doing that shit.
Grubhub was doing the same thing, or they were giving people's tip as their pay. Which is why I tell people, if you're going to use a food ordering service, have cash to give them as a tip, because we don't see what you leave as a tip. So you can leave a $10 tip. They could say you left me a $1 tip.
Yep. I took off a couple zeros.
That's literally what they do. And when I told her, I was just like, ma'am, she's like, she's like, oh yeah, that doesn't make sense. Let me put you on hold. Put me on hold for 40 minutes. I hung up, called back, got another lady. She was actually more apologetic. She was just like, wow, yeah, you were there for like 40 minutes.
Was she also Indian?
No, she was Indian, but she was more Americanized. Okay. But she was like, yeah, I can see that you're here for 40 minutes. Yeah, I can see that it was canceled. And she was like, I can see that you had just delivered your last order that was about 3.7 miles away from the location. I was like, yeah. She was like, so you had to at least drive 3.7 miles to get to the subway. I was like, yeah, you don't say.
Bitch, you can comprehend.
And then she's like, hold on, let me escalate this and figure out what we can do to get you your money. Gets back on the phone. Actually, the computer analytics were correct.
No, it wasn't, bitch.
The algorithm was correct.
What algorithm?
I said, ma'am, we have timestamps. I have timestamps. I have timestamps. So you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? I'm going to call Postmates on speakerphone on my video, and I'm going to allow them to lie to me on the phone.
Like that time Airbnb lie on the phone?
Yep. I'm going to allow them to lie on me on the phone, and then I'm going to break it down to them just like I did today. Because I did it today just to see if they would catch themselves in the lie, and they did, and they still didn't acknowledge it. So I'm going to let them catch themselves in the lie, and then I'm going to blast that shit on YouTube. Because y'all are like, it's $4 to $5, bruh. Y'all are a huge ass company. And the thing is, your company's not even doing anything. Y'all made an app years ago. You're not out there doing any other work, and you're stealing from the people. You have me fucked up. And if you had a headquarters, I would be there. For real. Because it's not, that's why I don't like these independent contractor type jobs though. Because you don't have an HR. You don't have anyone like that. I'm happy that Airbnb even got somewhere to call, because you know when you use Uber and shit, some shit happens.
You gotta use the app.
So they said they escalated. So the lady was like, well, and I was like, you know what? That's not satisfactory for me. Even if you say your system was correct, I would like to speak to a manager. Well, there's no one available right now. I was like, well, you know what? I'm the face of your company. I'm your fleet, as you would like to say. And I think the least that they could do is just give me talk to me on the phone. Yeah. Well, we sent them an email. We escalated the email. You should be hearing back from them. It's gonna be some generic ass email. So you know what? I'm gonna hit it where it hurts. I've done it. I hate doing it to people. I hate making videos go viral. But I'm gonna make a viral video.
I'm gonna make you famous.
And I'm gonna make you famous. I'm gonna make you famous, Postmates. I'm gonna make you really famous, because I literally I'm an honest person. And I'm gonna show y'all niggas how we do it in Detroit. Enough said.
Oh God, Anywhere but Detroit.
Kris said I was.
Anywhere but Detroit.
Speaking of, I told you to remind me, since we're
still about the address.
Continuing on, So I was like, let me just do one more Postmates order. I did one because I was on my way home, and I was like, let me do one more. So I did one more after that because I had already wasted like 30 minutes. So I was like, I at least got to get some of my money back.
Right.
First thing that popped up, $70 McDonald's order, which is rare. Like, because how are you spending $70?
A C note at McDonald's.
Bruh, it was like two 20-piece nuggets.
Yes.
Two cheeseburger meals.
Sounded like it was 2 people.
A shake, 2 large Diet Cokes.
It was definitely 2 people.
3 medium fries. So
why did I just get a large, trying to small?
So it was a lot of food, Christopher. It was a lot of food. It was like 2 quarter-pounders. So I looked. So I usually don't look at the address or the name when the order comes in. But then when I was sitting there waiting, because I had to obviously be parked because McDonald's can't do that type of order in the drive-through. So they parked me, and I looked. And I was like, this address looks really familiar.
Whose address?
And then I looked at the photo. I was like, that looks. And then the instructions were like, their special instruction was like, please cancel order if you are not willing to go up 3 flights of stairs. Will not meet at door. And I was like, it was like, please come to door with little elephants on the door. And I was like, I've been to there. It's this person. I've been to her before. Because you know me, Christopher.
Yeah.
I don't buzz into places because I don't care.
Have you told me about it before?
Yes. Like
Jack in the Box, bitch.
3. Yes.
How did I know? It was a diet soda. The diet soda.
But I've had her about 3 or 4 times now, which is also a problem. I do Postmates irregularly. Sometimes on a Tuesday at 9. Sometimes on a Friday night at 6. It's not like I'm going Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. and she's just ordering her lunch. Because that happens.
Right.
But irregular times, large orders by her fucking self. And Chris,
2 shakes by yourself?
Well, today she had a friend there, but they were both over.
A big bitch?
They were both over like 600 pounds. They were on my 600-pound life.
What the fuck
They were here. At home. I don't think she leaves the house.
She can't. She orders Jack in the Box in the morning.
I know she can't because she lives on the 3rd floor on a smaller building.
And the fact that she said
it's one of those. She lives on the top floor, her floor, and it's like Kaylee's new place. It's kind of like it's older. It's an older building. It's very narrow.
She can't do it on the elevator.
There is no elevator, Chris.
She can roll down the stairs.
The stairs were narrow. Like I was like, how does
she don't?
And I was like, oh, I understand why those instructions were so, because people probably had to cancel her orders because I
would arrive at the place like come down.
Well, that's what I start doing because I've had one too many people sit there and question me about what I'm doing in their building and I'm not doing it. And I'm not gonna go to jail for having to tase you. So I just, hey, meet me at the front door. You didn't even have to leave your house. You didn't even have to leave your fucking house.
Side note, the taser's a good alarm system because they're cracking and sleeping in the hallways. They go, zit, time for you to go.
Yeah.
They wake right up.
Yep, I believe that. So Postmates has me fucked up. I don't know what her name is, but that bitch, she has me.
Debbie.
And I'm gonna look.
I'm sorry, full size Deborah.
That was full size Deborah, and all she eats is Little Debbie snack cakes. And I'm gonna look and see if she leaves me a tip tomorrow because she better. Because if she doesn't, Christopher,
she should know you by now.
And if she doesn't, next time I get her order, I'm going to leave it at her front step and be like, "Oh, I have a broken foot. Sorry."
You know what I would do? Leave it on the steps on the 2nd floor. It's right there. Go get it, bitch.
Go get it, bitch. leave it at the end of the hallway.
Right, leave it at the end of the hallway.
Go out the household.
But what if she has agoraphobia?
No. What's agoraphobia? From germs?
No, bitch. She don't want to go outside.
They don't look healthy on me.
She don't want to go outside or she can't go outside. That's 2 different things.
The way them cankles were set up, like
the
way them cankles were set up, you know. So let's go into what we are watching. You want to pop the bottle now before we get to what we're watching?
Take a quick intermission.
All right, guys, on live. See, here's the thing. If you watch on YouTube or Instagram Live, you get to watch our little commercials, our intermissions. I pause the podcast, so you actually don't get to see this. So this is what's kind of cool about watching the YouTube. I'm gonna get back to my YouTube stuff. I know I've only been posting a lot of Kicking It with Kris and Karlos.
Do the nice pop.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. But I will start posting more vlogs. Actually, I'm trying to move to we're moving to a new apartment.
Did she call you yet?
No. She a liar.
Call her.
Cause she already talked to the person. So like, was it a yes? Was it a no?
She
Like,
said I got busy and something XYZ happened.
all right, we got a nice bottle of Blanc de Blancs.
It's German.
This is the white of whites.
It's German.
But Blanc de Blancs is the white of whites.
I didn't even read the title.
Blanc, it's the white of whites. The Blancs de Blancs.
The Blanc de Blancs.
That's the white of. I don't
That should be the
speak-
name of the episode.
I don't
Blanc
even
de
speak
Blanc.
German or French, but I do Blanco is white in Spanish, and I speak that.
I don't speak German, but I can if you like. From Lady Gaga.
Oh, seductive pop.
Seductive pop.
If you guys don't know what that's from, go check out. Is it Wine and Crime?
It has to be because this is why we don't drink alcohol.
Yeah, they don't drink alcohol or shakes anymore. I'm like, so why do y'all drink?
They drink for the namesake.
Well, I think because homegirl Christine started getting alcohol problems.
So did we. We used to have like 2 bottles for the show.
Well, we used to go through like 2 or 3 bottles for the show, yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Those shows are funny, huh?
Yeah, they are. So I'm just trying to see who's in here.
They've been here forever.
Who?
Oh, it's people keep leaving and coming?
I think so, but I think this person's been here for a while.
Because it's been one person for a while.
Well, people just keep coming and going on Instagram.
Then if you guys saw on Instagram and on YouTube, that's how you make a perfect mimosa.
What?
20 parts liquor, 1 part orange juice.
20 parts liquor.
1 part orange juice. Is it pen in the paper?
What's your favorite white wine, they say?
Favorite red wine?
Yeah, that's what they asked.
It is.
Mine is Chateau La Paz. I think what is there? I think it's called their house red. Great. I also like the Chateau Saint Michel. And then I like from what is that winery we went to? Guardian called Chalkline.
So I too love some Chalkline. The Cabernet Sauvignon.
Sauvignon Blanc?
No, Cabernet from Game of Thrones. Their red
that was
wine.
good.
That shit was delicious.
We become like wine snobs since we live in wine country kinda in Seattle.
Let's see, Josh made some good wine.
Yeah, they do.
But we learned all those. What you do is get you some older white friends. They're gonna have you. They're gonna be your wine plugs. Go to their house.
Oh yeah, we got wine
Drink
plug
that
and we
wine.
got a boat
Yeah.
plug for
Yeah.
this summer.
Yes.
It's gonna be lit. Okay, so we're in what we are watching. This week we are watching Love and Hip Hop
Miami
and New York.
I asked Bobby Likes why they used his old teeth.
Did he block you?
But he responded and said he don't know why.
Did they make a new promo?
I guess. But
They probably recorded it, but well, why would you record it and not use it?
because you put a whole new bitch in there, so how could you not have a new promo?
There's a couple new bitches in there.
Exactly.
Prima Donna's there, Jocelyn's there.
Trick Daddy Girlfriend or some shit.
I don't think she.
Oh,
made
well,
it.
somebody, Jocelyn and Prima Donna's in there. Why can't you just say, hey, I want my new teeth to be in there as well?
Because it wasn't in the budget. Okay.
Them
It
bitches
wasn't.
like that.
Mona was like, I got 2 shows running right now. It's not in the budget.
Not in the budget.
Not in the budget. So they can have the gaps. They looking like chiclets.
Yeah, little shit, like literally, like God.
And that's so
Open
petty
your
of you to
mouth
be
and
like,
like-
why did they still
Like-
have your old teeth?
Threw the teeth in your mouth and said, there you go.
Like God put some glue in your
Wanna hear
mouth.
a funny
and
story?
God put some glue in your mouth and threw the teeth and wherever they landed. They're like,
before
there
my
you go.
brother got dentures, her teeth were fucked up. She had like 2 incisors. One was like coming through her actual.
Who, your grandmother?
Roof of her mouth.
Your grandmother?
Yeah, and so she had to get
Like
sur-
grandma?
Yeah, like Betty. She had to get surgery on her mouth and everything, get those teeth removed, and she had dentures when we lived in Georgia, and I was like 6.
So her dentures were permanent dentures?
Like she had dentures since I was 6.
Ooh, that's a long time.
Them bitches were fucked up.
So how do you think about? Okay, so what do you think about the show?
Trick Daddy Girlfriend isn't getting paid.
Yeah, bitch, how you get that gig? Trick Daddy Girlfriend, she ain't got.
Trick Daddy. we can be
I laughed when
your girlfriends or your boyfriends. Your
if you just need some moral support,
right? A hug.
We can crack your toe,
right?
Like I do pre-mortem.
Pre-mortem.
I do pre-mortem
We
massages.
could do your lupus medication.
Yeah, if you got lupus, bitch, lupus in the
right, lupus in.
Okay.
Like, Trent love the kids. Trent love on me, please.
Come on, he from Florida. He from Miami.
From Florida. I'm from the 305.
He's from like this is.
I've been fucking with you since you was skinny, Trent.
Like she doesn't have to suck dick. She says she's celibate.
She's celibate, sell a lot, bitch.
She said I celibate, sell a lot. I'm not having sex with you.
We ain't never seen her kiss him once
No,
in a whole hour.
He keeps puckering his lips. She give him a hug. I'm just Joy. Joy was like, what did she say? She was like,
"Oh, you Trent new girlfriend, Trent." This show y'all thing.
And then did she say something about she was just? And then when she learned that she doesn't have sex with him, she was just like,
"Oh, that ain't your man."
She pretty much just like, "Oh, he getting used again." I'm like, "Oh, it's happened before."
And this is why I adore Love and Hip Hop Miami, because I know Florida bitches. And I know.
And then Amara she's like, how are you gonna invite someone to your party and then just to be like, oh, I invited you because I thought I was gonna forgive you, but then now, bitch, it's as easy as sending her a text. You just did that for a scene,
right? And also,
that's cute. But you know what, Amara,
that wasn't the real Florida.
But that was a mean girl.
That was a mean girl.
Amara, that's not you, Amara.
That's white girl, mean girl.
That's white girl. Like you were just trying to be purposely petty.
Because
now it'd be different if you invite her and you learn some new information.
But you said I invited you, then I went and revisited everything you said about me. Now,
so you went and got yourself re-upset about the things that you had already forgiven her about. Sounds like you're problematic, Amara La Negra. It sounds like you're being Amara La Negro. That's what it sounds like.
Amara the nigga.
And this is why we have no sponsors.
But. That was a mean girl, and that was a real Florida bitch. Amara La Negra
would have got her ass
beat.
If homegirl, well, here's the thing. It had to be a scene.
It had to be because
if you really brought me out, I wasted a
Lambo.
Because you know that
to ride in here on this bitch.
You know that wasn't her Lambo.
No,
but you just got done.
I just wasted $1,000. Okay, Amara.
She just got done with a summary talking about I lost my mom, I lost my dad, I lost my business.
Right.
But then arriving in a Lambo.
I'm beating your ass on sight.
See, the real Florida. If you've never visited real Florida,
that wasn't it.
It used to be. I can't wait to
real
see it.
Florida was season 1 of Love Hip Hop Miami when Bobby Wax walked into that damn function and said, cut it. Real Florida was when Trina cussed the fuck out of church and said, that's why your ass got lupus.
Yep.
That's real Florida.
My homeboy brought a whole marching band.
A whole marching band.
He's not on the show. They got rid of him.
One,
he didn't have a storyline.
He didn't have a storyline. Two, he's not openly gay.
He's not openly. He tries too hard to have a storyline. He tried the thing with his dad, Prince.
Right.
He changes his name too many times for sure.
Poppy Shampoo.
Prince.
Poppy Rose.
Prince
has spoken. Who are you?
Who are you? First of all, branding 101.
Can you even say nigga without people looking at you sideways?
Stay consistent. And like I just didn't think that he had a great storyline, which is why they didn't bring him back. What you should have done, maybe if you sucked a little dick,
right,
you would have had a story.
You and Bobby should have became a couple,
even if it was for fake. He did keep. Listen, when I get on reality television, I'm going to Jocelyn Hernandez. I'm going to Jocelyn Hernandez.
And you know what? That's why Jocelyn, out of all the episodes, out of all the seasons of Love and Hip Hop, Jocelyn Hernandez has been my number 1 bitch. She walked in there and said, "Hey, maid.
How do you walk on a show as somebody's side piece
and talk to his main baby mom, his main bitch, and say, hey, maid, I like you in your little maid outfit." And the bitch wearing like a regular outfit.
Well, no, she wasn't. She was wearing. She had Mimi at that time. Had that.
Also, where's Mimi Maid business? Did she shut that down because
she probably sold it? Because remember, Mimi
sold it to who?
I know Atlanta be having niggas like that who want like a luxury. She had clientele, a luxury
herself. And CDJ House?
I don't know what she said.
I think, okay, you cannot have luxury clientele as a maid business and you yourself are going out there with just a plastic bucket and some Lysol. I'm sorry. As a luxury person, I pay all this money. I need something that Myers.
Yeah.
I need something that's non-chemical.
But if anyone comes to our house,
here's the
thing, we used to have cleaners, but at the end of the day, like we have professional cleaners.
Our weed dealer girlfriend.
No, we had
before we got a little bit of money.
You can't let me be graded on. No, before her, didn't we hire the Mexicans that one time off of Craigslist?
Yeah, and then I don't trust them.
And they didn't come in the house. They didn't have no Ajax. I was like, how do you clean?
No Ajax,
They
no comment.
They had no Ajax, no comment, no bleach. I'm like, so what
are you cleaning?
Fabuloso don't clean.
They make a house smell good.
Fabuloso is. I feel like Fabuloso is more.
It's like an astringent.
It's like Febreze.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
You just throw it around. Okay, I done. $30. No. Also, Brittany, what's that about that her name?
Okay, so then
Brittany, if you out there, girl, how you doing?
We did end up hiring in Florida, because Florida didn't have legal weed, so we had to buy it from a drug dealer. We did end up hiring his girlfriend as our.
Actually, she was your classmate,
and she was also my classmate at community college. She was maybe she's a nurse now. She was trying to be a CPA. Or not CPA, a CNA. I don't know, a CNA or something.
Nigga, those not nurses. I know that's set like.
Hey, in Ocala,
and they just said, I got a state job. There's a CNA, you're making $12. Calm down, baby. You still live in Section 8.
Calm down. You bitch asshole.
Bitch.
Ooba looba. You bitch. Why are we over here signing? Because, so getting back to what we're watching, Love and Hip Hop. How do you like? I like it. So far.
It's so far.
What about New York? What about Love and Hip Hop New York?
The bitch is a fake.
It's so.
Kristen Lampkin is coming.
First
back.
of all,
I can't be friends with a bitch that beat my ass. I'm sorry. We can't be.
I do not like to make fun of people's image, and I don't like to body shame. But that mole. It's bothersome.
It is bothersome.
And if it's cancerous or something,
it can't be because she had it forever and it ain't grow yet. It's just her beauty mark.
That's not a beauty mark.
It's my grandmother had moles, but hers like off to the side.
It's just right
here on your lip,
like and it's very distracting, and it's like very large. I have moles,
and you gotta know to be problematic at that.
Because like when she crunches, my problem with it is when she curls her lip up. I can see it touch her nostril, and that bothers me.
Yeah, because why your mole inside your nose? I can't do that. Ma'am, I need for you to get that cut off.
But other than that, I'm waiting for Mama. I'm an exotic bitch. They call me Nancy Jones. They call me on the phone. They say my son is tripping. Leave him alone, bitch. They say I'm psychotic. I'm more like neurotic.
I'm a grandma.
She spelled psychotic without
she said psychotic.
Physiotic.
It means I'm just physical and psychotic, bitch. You can't give niggas shit. Even if you give them they gonna turn it to their own good.
You can't give niggas shit. Hello, everyone. So I Love and Hip Hop New York. I'm like, I feel like this is probably the last year for New York. Because New York started it all, and the storylines are all so old.
The same. They went back to the original storyline.
Yandy, how's your man? Well,
man, has it been 8 years?
Yes, he's getting out this season. It's been 8 years. Damn. That's why I'm just like, I feel like
it's time. It's time.
It's time to
Yandy. You could not be my manager after I watched Love and Hip Hop.
I don't even know what she does anymore. But I honestly feel like this year.
You remember Malaysia? What about them bad she's Malaysia had?
I don't know. That's LA. That's a whole. That's Basketball Wives. So, but I feel like that this year that when DC's out, I feel like they've been on for like 10 years now, 9-10 years. Mona needs to close it down.
Make way for the new people.
Make way for another city. For another city. Because it's the same storylines of artists trying to get recognized.
Right.
Fucking Richie D.
Right.
Getting arguments with...
sorry. Richie D, is his dick that good? Or is it just because he's light skinned on TV? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Because every new bitch goes to him. Or maybe he just finds bitches.
Well, I don't even really think it's about his dick. I think it's more like he does have connections in the industry. Like he does have, he's a producer. Like he does have
yeah.
He does have real shit going on for himself, you know?
But, I don't know.
So.
I don't know. He just seems to be fucking every new bitch.
I'm watching myself live. So, all right, let's move on into bar talk. Oh, actually, no. Shit. What time is it? All right, it's only an hour. We're good, guys. We're good. Yeah. Oh, being that this year the shows are going to not be an hour, might be an hour and a half because I'm trying to give you guys it's quality over quantity over quality quality over quantity. But there's a fine line. No more than an hour 45. No less than, because someone complained that we had a 39-minute episode. Oh, it was a live episode because I haven't even put that out. So y'all are probably going to complain once we actually put it out.
Because someone complained. I didn't give you enough?
Yeah, they're like, 39-minute episode. I was just like, yeah, bitch. So,
okay.
No shorter than an hour, no longer than an hour 45. So we're an hour or two. We're doing great, guys. We're pushing right on the leg.
And we're almost done.
Let's move into the word of the week. It's the word of the week. The word of the week. Yeah. This week, on the word of the week, line it up, hoes 1, 2, 3. I'm a bad bitch, y'all can't kill me. Line it up, nigga, 1, 2, 3. I'm a bad bitch, y'all can't kill me. What does that mean?
That, you know,
why do you have Saucy Santana lyrics down here?
It was stuck in my head.
Why do you have
niggas really be fucking him? That's not bad. Like,
and you know what that was? That was the word of the week. The word of the week. Yeah.
You know, that was Carlos stopping me from going on a tangent because I had a lot of questions. So we're just gonna move on because love is blind.
He said niggas really be fucking him.
It'll take over your mind. He even had voicemails with, I don't know if that was and baby mama trying to fight him?
I said, I'm mad. You said niggas really trying to fuck him.
Alright, we're going to bar talk.
Well, let's move right on into bar talk. Oh, this is bar talk. Grab a drink. Stay a while.
Here, have some,
Light it up, nigga. 1, 2, 3. I'm a bad bitch. Y'all can't kill me. Write it up. What's the other one? If your baby mama agitated, walking like a dog. Walking like a dog, bitch. Walking like a dog. If your baby mama agitated, walking like a dog. Why you
tell your baby mama stop calling me? Like.
Because I'm not walking like a dog.
Niggas, baby
that is
mama
Florida.
Calling you.
First of all, if you're a baby mama and you're calling a gay man to argue,
you're calling Saucy Santana of all niggas to argue. Baby, you need to reevaluate
your situation.
Like, you need to reevaluate yourself.
You need to
and you need to be like, where did I go wrong? Already asked that. My bad.
Like, you need to take about 3 or 4 steps back.
Look at yourself.
Look at the situation.
You look like a booger wolf.
And you look like you don't look healthy.
You don't look healthy.
You don't. Well, speaking of not looking healthy, let's go on to bar talk. So we shows a video of a 93-year-old man shooting a man twice over water damage in his apartment.
That's
which is why we were just laughing about, this sounds like some shit that will happen to Christopher at his job. Because he literally tells people no, like, oh, you're evicted. No. They're like, can I stay here? Chris is like, no. But let's watch the video real quick.
Ain't no.
Oh, there's no audio?
Yeah.
Okay. So this surveillance video shows a 93-year-old man and an employee, and he shot that nigga.
Yeah.
He was just like, so I had water damage. Oh, look, Chris. Look how he just pulled out. He pulled out the gun out of his shirt and then looked at it, turned off the safety.
Come on. Because.
Damn.
This right here never leaves my desk.
If you would have saw that nigga pull out that gun, Chris, what would, like, okay. He's like, right. I'm him. So you're sitting there talking to me.
And this is my desk.
Well, you know what, Sonny?
Yes.
I just think that it's unfair that I have to deal and pay for water damage.
Okay, sir.
When I did, you know what? What?
We both going out. I don't give a fuck. I will light you the
Light it up, nigga. 1, 2, 3.
I'm a bad bitch. Y'all can't kill me.
Light it up, nigga.
1, 2, 3. I'm a bad bitch. No, I'm sorry.
Oh, well,
I'm sorry.
That old man said he can kill you.
Okay,
he shot that nigga twice, Chris.
And once in the thigh. He was really fucking with that nigga.
He shot him in the chest and then shot him in the thigh. He had him on the ground. He was just like,
you know what? Boom. He ain't even had a recoil. That was disrespect.
And then the lady walked out. And some lady walked out.
She said, "Oh, because she's like,
she saw what they got.
Shit to do with me."
They shot him in the thigh for no reason, and sat there. All right, police arrive.
You can hear the videos that put out a gun. I'm glad.
Ooh, they threw that nigga on the ground, Chris.
They got you. Treat him all the same.
I mean, they did treat him like a nigga. I mean, but you know what? They didn't, because they would have shot him before as soon as they got there.
I thought they shot through the glass when they were going
that's what they would have done if it was a nigga. If it was a nigga. How do you feel about that?
That's my worst fear at work.
Is to have somebody shoot you?
Well, walking up with a gun and I don't have an escape route.
Yeah.
I gotta go through the window now.
Because you've had people threaten your life at work before. Yeah. So
which is why I walk around with
we make light of it, but it's a real hazard. And if it happens, I will sue the fuck out of the city and anyone who had. Actually, I won't even get the chance to sue because I'm gonna be dead or in prison. So.
They ain't kill me. I just got shot. So.
And same thing. I ain't gonna get. I'm gonna be dead or in prison. Most likely the first one, because I won't do good behind bars. I don't do good contained.
No.
So because I'm finna blow it the fuck up.
Yeah. See, I walk around this page. I got a chart. You know how to tell. When all 3 light up, I know it got a full charge. When 2 light up, I got to charge it. See.
Oh yeah, all 3 light up. Oh, that
one kind of done right now, so I gotta charge it.
Yeah, charge that tonight. Shit, light it up, nigga. 1, 2, 3. I'm a bad bitch. Y'all can't kill me.
What?
All right. Well, let's move on into marriage material. You might want to get yourself a drink for this one. It's going to be a rough one. So earlier, you can reload mine, please. So earlier this week, Christopher thought that he would lie to me. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I was putting a little subliminal, don't trust no man as far as you can throw him type post. What you do, Chris? Because we family.
I didn't pay a bill, and I told you I did.
Why would you do that? After all we've been through with bills and not being paid. And the thing is, the gag is, before I could accept it because we just didn't have the money to pay the bills that he was lying about. But the problem is, we now have the money to pay for all the bills. So why are the bills being lied about?
I was going to pay it through my personal money that I would get.
No, I feel you. I understand I understood the process after I saw it.
I should have been
transparent. You took money from your credit card, which charges you 26%. You borrowed money against yourself for 26% to pay a bill that really wasn't even due at that time, and then lied about it being paid. That don't make. You just did a double negative. Does double negative make a positive?
It does. It does.
I was gonna say double negative don't make positive. I was like, My old science class.
Triple negative doesn't.
My old science class is letting me know that I don't believe that is true.
You have to put them together.
I think that does make a positive. But 2 rights don't make a left.
Or
actually.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
2 rights do make a left.
No, 2 make a right.
No,
3 rights make a left.
Okay, there you go. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know, babes. You really upset me, and it's just something we gotta go to therapy again. Now we gotta go to therapy again. We gotta set that up. Now you gotta spend more money for me to help build our trust in. Look at that. Look at what you did.
I know, and I did do that, and that wasn't fair.
I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, which isn't far because you also hasn't been going to the gym. So.
Are you gonna tell me all my damn business? Goddamn.
But you guys, we are very here's the thing. about podcasting, about being in social media. This shit, life is real. Marriages are real.
And on the podcast, you gonna get the real shit.
And it's just, I mean, we have great weeks, we have bad weeks, and we have a segment called Marriage Material. Here's some marriage material. This nigga slept on the couch for almost 2 days. I have a thing where I just need a day. And then not only did you upset me, you upset everyone who interacted with me that day. I didn't cuss
That
out
is not
Charlotte.
my- okay.
That is your fault.
That's not my
You need
fault.
to
That bitch is
apologize-
annoying.
You need to
Apologize
apologize
to
to
that
Charlotte.
bitch, okay.
You need to apologize to Charlotte because had I been in my right mind, I would have had more patience to deal with her. But she caught me on the day where everybody had me fucked up.
I was gonna apologize.
So I
to
cussed her out. I done cussed Charlie out. I done cussed everybody. I done cussed the priest out. I cussed everybody out that day.
What priest you cussed
Some
out?
night on the motherfucking road, I was like, get the fuck off the road, bitch. You get hit. I cuss. When you do those things to me, it puts me, it affects my energy. It affects my aura. And everybody gets a little bit. I'm the type of person where I exude energy. So if I'm creative, you're gonna be creative around me. If I'm passionate, you're gonna be passionate around. If I'm happy, you're gonna be happy. Bitch, if I'm miserable and pissed off at the world, you best believe I'm bringing all y'all down with me. And that's just how my energy is. It's a positive thing and it's also a negative thing, and it's something I'm very aware of. But if I was done. I smoked a cigar at 8 o'clock in the morning. Not even 8. It was like 5. It was right after you went to work, like 7:15. I'm talking about I'm coming down to the job. I'm coming down. But Kris knows that's not a threat. I have come down to the job.
I'm in a car right now, blink.
I ain't proud of it, but
And
I've
then
kicked
you know
doors
he's
down.
in the car
He's
'cause you
he's
know
hiding in his office. Where he at? His coworker's like, I think your husband out. Where he at?
Marcus!
That used to be me. I don't give a bitch. We will be homeless. Where he at? Kris was like, I told Kris, I'm like, you know what? You got me fucked up. I'm coming down to the office. Kris was like, please don't come down to the office.
They're paying me them good bonuses.
Please don't come. I got a good job with good benefits. Please don't do this to us. Please.
How you get your back crack?
How about you just go get a massage? How about that? But no, this is part of marriage material. Like, we're laughing about it now, we're joking about it, but
We weren't laughing for 2 days.
This just happened a couple days ago, so we definitely still need to go to therapy. So, because still angry, not as angry, but I understand it. But I'm not angry anymore. I'm more disappointed, and that's what marriage is. Your partner's not going to be perfect. They're going to disappoint you, and then guess what? You're going to be like, drop the divorce papers, but you're not going to get divorced. You're just going to keep trying, but that's what it's not perfect. What marriage is, honestly, marriage is insanity. Because marriage is like expecting a different outcome when you know this person, and this is the closest person that you know. So I don't know. Keep y'all eyes open and your ears open for a new marriage material song. I'm trying to find one. I just haven't found one. Man, I just go back. If you guys can send us some suggestions.
we're not going to Rashida.
I was like, maybe we go back to it.
No.
Rashida.
Even our white friends like we don't.
Yeah, no one liked that Rashida Love.
Nobody is. That's why she don't make music no more.
We were trying to make it funny and no one liked it.
No, we're trying to help her out.
Right, so let's move on into the niggatry of niggadom. It's Danielle.
Gangster rap, motherfuckers.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah.
Nigga. I'm 100% nigga. Nigga. I'm 200% nigga. Nigga.
Why do you call yourself a nigga? That's what y'all told me I was.
Nigga. You hate us because our dicks are bigger, maybe.
Who thought it's that?
Gods.
Or genetics.
Do you have the first story of the niggatry of
Yes. Mississippi man tried cashing in lottery ticket after gluing on the winning numbers, officials say.
After glowing or gluing?
Gluing.
How do you glue on when
You probably cut them out and then use some glue and like brush over it, let it dry.
Okay, so who raised you? Y'all are some niggas. Bless you.
Thank you.
Don't you think that there are more? Well, okay, so a lotto tickets like printed.
They have barcodes.
Because I was thinking of like the scratch off. I'm like, how did they? But then a lottery ticket, like the actual ticket.
Yeah.
They don't read the number because you can just print off another ticket, bitch. They have barcodes, you dumb fuck.
There's a whole lottery machine that has the barcode.
How old were these men? How old were these men? Oh yeah, they're in their 50s. Them some old niggas. Them some old niggas. Go ahead with the story.
2 men in Mississippi wanted to claim a $100,000 lottery prize so bad they glued the winning numbers onto a losing ticket. Otis Latham, 47, and Russell Sparks, 48, both of Columbus, tried to claim the scratch-off winnings at the lottery headquarters in Flowood on Monday. Mississippi Lottery Corps.
This is some straight nigga trees.
Spokeswoman Meg Anderson told the Clarion Ledger. The ticket was immediately determined to have been altered using I want to know what's happening.
But you know what?
They use
you know what's crazy? But you know what's petty though? You know what's really petty? That means that the gas station made them like think that they won something.
No.
And because they had to call the police. Because they don't know these people.
They went to the headquarters.
No, they didn't.
If it's more than $1,000,
well, no, you don't have to go to.
Well,
when you win the lottery ticket, you go back to where you bought it, and then or you can call in.
Right.
I think these niggas probably went back into the gas station. They went in.
Yeah.
The gas attendant was like, "Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a moment. 911. Hi, I got fraud.
I got 2 niggas." I think it was immediately determined to have been also using a glue to paste on the winnings number to match the prize.
Wow.
The lottery agency called Flowood Police Department about 2 adult males allegedly trying to claim the ticket.
Oh, so maybe they were at headquarters.
Latham and Sparks were arrested at the lottery headquarters and have been charged with conspiracy to commit a felony and uttering a counterfeit instrument over $1,000.
That's not conspiracy.
Latham was also charged with false identification information.
Because he probably didn't have an ID and he gave somebody else's ID. You stupid nigga.
Right. Both
you
are being
stupid nigga. Do you know? Oh my God.
And are set to appear in court on Tuesday.
Stay in jail right there.
Good luck to that man.
Do you know that? Did he really just? Okay, so let's say that they didn't figure out that it was a fake ticket. You used a fake ID to get $100,000. I want someone to use my ID to go win $100,000.
No,
because I'm gonna claim all of that money.
Yeah, you're gonna lose it all too because it wasn't real.
That part. All right, according to WFB9 News, man arrested after ripping other men's testicles during fight. Police say, ooh, he kind of looks like my brother. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Tim, when he was younger. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Deputies arrested Corey Jones, guess the race. Well, he's in the nigger tree of niggerdom, so that means he's black.
All right, keep going.
After he allegedly ripped open another man's testicle sack during a fight on Tuesday, December 31st. Crews were first dispatched to the scene on the 8500 block of Leek Avenue in reference to the incident. Once there, they learned the victim returned home after, quote, a bad day of work and engaged in a verbal argument with Jones, according to arrest reports. The victim told investigators that the two began struggling. As the fight continued, the victim's testicle sac was torn open, leaving significant laceration. Investigators noted in the report that the injury will likely require stitches and leave a permanent scar, but he will keep his balls. No, I didn't say that last part. Jones was booked into East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. Damn, they took you straight to prison. They didn't take you to the jail. They took you to prison.
Bypass show, you're going to prison.
Do not go to jail. Yep. Do not collect $200. You're going to prison. On domestic abuse with serious bodily injury. Wow. Yeah. Well, you know, I was gonna say I mean, if you have that much anger, you could just use another punching sack.
Right.
Get
right.
It?
But another story say he used his teeth for it.
Did he use his teeth?
Yeah.
So this goes back to saying, was it a fight or was he just T-balling?
All right, let's go. No, we're not gonna do this.
No, we're not gonna do it.
And this
you know what? He might have been a baller. So he could probably
Carlos.
he could get himself out of jail.
This story I have a problem with, but everybody else wants to see it as a feel-good story, and I don't. So if
Well, you know
don't-
what? That last story was a sack of shit. Get it? A sack.
Grow some balls, man.
Why do I sound like Karen?
Karen. Oh,
Karen.
yeah. How does she sound?
Just leave her alone. Leave Karen
let's see.
alone. What's the next story?
Mother of 11 cannot find work close to a victim. That don't sound like Karen at all.
That just sounds loud. That just sounds loud. What's the story?
Mother of 11 cannot find work close to eviction.
Sounds like a lot of y'all.
11.
Sounds like a lot of y'all.
You can't.
So here's the thing.
Where-
How is she a mother of 11 close to that doesn't even work with our
Where
system.
are you staying?
Wait, let's listen to it. Christopher, you do this.
Now-
How many parishes and properties will help her?
She needs a fucking mansion.
Oh. This mother, wait. Let me can you read it? I just want to read it with the sad music, Chris. Because we never do. We never do.
Alright, you went to the beginning.
I'm trying to. Shit, it won't pause. Shit. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
That Apple Watts.
That dude look like Apple Watts.
This single mother of 11 was laid off before Christmas and is now facing eviction. Jessica Sumlin worked for 12 years as helper days before Christmas. I've been filling out job applications, going places, and everything is just piling up, Sumlin said. Making ends meet for Sumlin and her 11 children is nearly impossible, and the family now faces eviction from the Tennessee home. I'm just doing what I can for me and my kids, but right now, my bills have overwhelmed me, she said.
I have an idea.
Stop having fucking kids, bitch! You have 11. I'm sorry. I got
You're
loud.
breaking my ears.
I got loud.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
5 is enough.
See,
11. You should not dip into.
People be thinking
No,
we're weird.
no,
when
no,
we say that,
no.
I believe that you should be. I believe
No.
in a cap.
Where
I believe
is your
I
baby
believe in an
daddy?
economic cap on children. Yes, I sound like I might be from China. I'm not saying that we should castrate people. I'm not saying that we should not. We should. Honestly, yeah, we should because we have too many humans. There's too many humans.
Where's your baby daddy at?
Not only Christopher, not only is it unfair for her and unfair for her kids, we just simply have too many humans in our
Unfair for her. She made those decisions actively.
Okay, so all right, let's use.
She knew what would happen.
Stop screaming into the thing, Christopher.
Sorry.
Please, you're making my ears hurt. Please stop screaming and move your mic closer. Please.
Okay.
I'm not gonna ask you again. This is my 3rd time now.
Okay.
You say okay and you say that, but I've asked you 3 times and you keep moving it closer.
I'll move it
I'm
again.
gonna stop the podcast if you can't do it because my ears hurt and I have a headache now.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
you.
move it again.
Don't play with me. Not today. Not the one. So, from my experience, women who have that many kids, who are that young, have it for a reason. Because she lives in Tennessee, which is a southern state. I don't know Tennessee's Section 8 laws or WIC laws, but I'm probably fairly sure they're similar to Florida's, which means that they will give you Section 8 or WIC up until your child is 3 years old. So people just be bullshit. We met a woman with 11 kids and tried to adopt one of them. Remember her?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So my thing is that where you living, there's 2 heartbeats per bedroom. You need at least a 5 to 6 bedroom house to live in.
Mm-hmm.
So how much Section 8 are you getting? How much food stamps are you getting? You're getting help.
Well,
from
she
the
said she's
government.
getting evicted. So is she getting help?
She should be getting help from the government no matter what. Even if she's getting evicted, there's programs out there for her. You should not be having 11 kids though. Because
Well, why can't she? Okay, so on another token, what I think about is why can't she have 11 kids? Because John and Kate plus 8, you have those 19 kids and counting. They got all them kids.
And they can afford them.
Can they though?
They have TV shows to
And they have TV shows and GoFundMe's and all types of shit that the white people support.
Right.
So why can't she have kids?
You know what I mean? She can have kids. I think you should have kids up to the amount that you can afford. If you can afford one child, then you have one child. I understand that she enjoys fucking, or she's stupid enough to let niggas into her house, or a white man into her house and have kids.
Or is nothing of that, and maybe she just wants to have kids.
Or she could add septuplets and like quintuplets.
You don't know.
Something like that.
I was listening to a podcast today, and it was talking about how we put different expectations on black women compared to white women. And yeah, each kid is a write-off too, like Danielle said. But why don't we say these things about John and Kate Ponce? They didn't. They literally, their show was, they got on the show because they didn't have any money. Like, they were broke. I remember them being on the show broke. So why aren't we so hard on them? Why aren't we so hard? Is it because they're married women?
I think because they had like septuplets and then like twins or some shit like that.
18 Kids Account had one each year. And maybe have like 1 or 2 sets of twins, but it's majority just one each year.
I don't watch them niggas. I don't count them niggas because he got accused of like sexual.
My whole thing with this is just like, I want to be careful, and I know we're laughing, and I know our podcast is. If you listen to this, if you're still listening to this podcast and you haven't realized this is a comedy podcast, yes, we do news stories, yes, we do articles, yes, we talk about serious shit, but it's comedy. It's supposed to make you laugh. But I do want to make a serious note that black women do get that though a lot. Like, oh, well, you can't have the babies, don't. But there are systematic things that were put in place years ago to make her in that situation. Like, maybe she has so many kids with all these different fathers because she won't get governmental help if the fathers are there. And then the hoteps will be like, well, what do you need governmental help? You have a father. Hotep.
Well, obviously I don't have a father because they're not here in the picture with me.
Oh yeah, the Octo Mom. Remember the Octo Mom?
Oh yeah.
She had 8 kids by herself. She's actually a perfect example. She was a single person who had 8 kids by herself, even though they were all born at the same time. She couldn't afford those kids, and like she started doing porn. Didn't she start doing porn? I'm pretty sure she started doing porn. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost positive the Octo Mom did porn or something that was. She was in the headlines.
I don't see any porn.
Okay.
Wait. Pornhub. Is that her?
Yep, that's her. I knew she did it. Is that her?
Sybian.
Yep, I knew it. Look, that's her pussy right there. That's her clitoris.
Yeah, I mean, should I stay here and provide commentary? Should I go over there?
Is this Howard Stern?
Should I be here or over there? It's entirely up to you.
Get over there because you gotta calm her down. Go ahead, Nadia. Good luck.
Who do I look? Can I look at just this way?
So no, go on.
Oh, shoot. What the heck is this? Did you invent this?
I did. I wish I did.
She's sitting on a dildo machine. What the fuck? Octomom. If you guys want to know what we're watching, just Google Octomom porn. You'll find it. Wait, she got naked?
These are different people.
You better get off of that.
There's a lot going on. Y'all done fucked up my algorithm and shit.
You're gonna end up with all types of Pornhub shit, weird shit.
My shit already fucked up.
But yeah, like Octomom, she's a perfect example where, well, look at her. She's clearly out here on Howard Stern, sitting on dildos.
Hey,
So,
you gotta do what you gotta do to make the kids eat.
do what you. Everybody, you gotta do what you got to do. You gotta use what you got
to get what you want.
Everybody can't go to college, and everybody can't have 8 kids at one time.
But a lot of people can have 11 kids.
Well, guys, let's move on into the last segment of the show. We're wrapping it up here at right around an hour and a half, and it's my favorite segment of the show. And I hope we have enough audience that you guys can help me guess. And you know what that is? It's Guess the Race. Guess the race. Yes, it's time to guess the race. You can't even see their face, but you'll have to guess their race. It's time for Guess the Race where Kris will read us articles offline, and you and me, yes, that's you, the audience, we will have to guess what race they are. Yes, they might be Asian, Caucasian, Caucasian, or Caucasians, but
None of this is this.
I meant Asian, Blasian, Caucasian, or persuasion. But you're gonna have to get racist. You're gonna have to get uncomfortable. So let's get uncomfortable and let's guess the race. All right, what you got for us today?
Texas man chokes girlfriend after she claimed his fart smelled horrible. What do they
Okay,
say?
I don't know.
Wichita
You're getting
Falls-
better at these.
A Wichita Falls man has
What city?
Wichita?
Wichita? Like
Wichita. Wichita.
W-I or W-H?
Wichita. Wichita.
Wichita, like Wichita, Kansas. Okay.
A Falls man was arrested Sunday for choking his and headbutting his girlfriend after she said that his fart smelled horrible. Christopher Ragsdale is charged with assault, family violence, choking. We have not yet set his bond. On Sunday, just before 2 p.m., police were called to the 3500 block of Cranbrook Lane for a disturbance. When officers arrived, the victim said they were at a friend's house sitting on the couch. The victim told police that Ragsdale farted and that she told him it smelled horrible. Ragsdale then grabbed the victim by the hair and threw her on the ground. Officers said that Ragsdale then sat on her back and wrapped his arms around her neck and choked her.
Okay, so you know what? Y'all know me from the show. I usually guess the race by the title. This is the most Caucasian niggatry I've ever heard in my life. So what's his name? Christopher Ragsdale?
Christopher Ragsdale.
By his name, Ragsdale, that could be a nigga name or that could be a Caucasian name. They're in Texas?
Texas.
Wichita Falls?
Wichita
Falls?
Falls.
White.
It is white.
I had to do deduction. Because that's hard. That was hard. He was a white man.
He was.
He was that. I was like, because if it was like in L.A. or like Louisiana, with that name, that could have been a nigga.
Yeah.
Because they be having them old. Because you know what, niggas, we got our names from our slave owners. So sometimes you do be having niggas with real like white sounding last names.
Yeah, my name came from.
And what was his first name?
Christopher.
Christopher Dillard. That's why I like our last name, is because there really isn't a race to Dillard. It's English. It's an English name.
Dutch.
It's Dutch. Nigga, it's not black.
European. We'll say it's European.
Not black.
Yeah.
It's not black. So, okay, go ahead with it. I knew. That was a hard one. Good job.
Right.
Chris is getting better at these.
Man allegedly threatens 9-year-old with gun
Black.
for drinking his Dr. Pepper.
Black. Ooh.
Dr. Pepper.
If it was Kool-Aid.
It's a sweet one.
Ooh, it's a sweet one. Ooh. That's Chris's favorite commercial right now, actually. Dr. Pepper, I'm gonna say white because only white people drink Dr.
All
Pepper.
right.
And I also drink Dr. Pepper because I was raised by whites, but Negroes do not consume
Not at all.
Dr.
It's
Pepper.
that sweet shit live at the top of your
It
mouth.
tastes like licorice.
And deputies with the Ouachita Parish. Ouachita Parish Sheriff's Office says.
What state is that?
I'll get to that. Say a man has been arrested for threatening a 9-year-old with a gun after the child drank the man's last Dr. Pepper.
I mean,
Deputies say the incident took place at West Monroe home on New Year at West Monroe home on New Year's Day. According to the report, the 9-year-old said his father, Chad Kennard,
sounds about white.
had been overindulging in alcoholic beverages and eventually got angry with the boy for drinking the last Dr. Pepper back on December 28th.
Don't drink the last of my shit.
In retaliation, Kennard allegedly held a loaded .32 caliber handgun to the boy's head.
Gang.
Though Kennard denied the allegations, he was arrested and charged with a violative?
I didn't hold a gun to his head. We was playing Russian roulette.
With a violation of a protective order and domestic abuse, battery / child endangerment. You know.
Danielle said, European. that's why I love her. She said Eura, RYOURAPEE''. That is a European.
Yes. Danielle, you are correct.
Danielle, you are correct. If you guys want to play Guess the Race with us, make sure that you watch our Instagram and our YouTube lives. We do go live every time we record the show, but if you like listening it on the podcast, that's fine too. But Instagram lives are really fun because you get to interact with us and you get to guess the race and you really get to see it first and unedited and raw. But thank you guys again. This is our first show of the year. Well, no, our second show if I edit. This is our second show of the year. But we have some new things coming. We have a new intro song. We have new songs, new segments. It's 2020. What we won't have this year, and I'm letting y'all know now in January, we're not having a live show. So don't get your panties in a bunch. Don't ask me. Don't send me a text message. Not that our last two didn't go well. They did. But I think the next time I want to do something like that, I want a manager. we need to get, I'm not doing it myself. So we need to get a little bit higher. We need to get, we're at like, I think 15 or 20,000 downloads. We need to hit about 100,000 downloads. So if you guys want us to see us in your city, make sure you're just sharing it. That's literally the best thing you can do for our podcast. Share it with a family or a friend. When you're talking about podcasts, when you're talking about what you did over the weekend or whatever, just say, hey, I listened to this podcast. It's super funny. And that's the best way to get our names out there. And that's the best way for us to come to you live. So it's not such a hard deed on us financially, physically, emotionally. Like that's a lot.
Yeah.
It honestly, guys, it takes 3 to 5 months to plan each show. And last year I did 2 shows in 1 year. So, in less than 1 year, I did 1 show in April and 1 show in September. So it was literally like, got done with 1 show, had 2 months break, did another show. And couldn't do it. Even though they are amazing shows, I love doing them. But I need y'all's support. We really, 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 really do need your support. If you are listening right now, if you're listening to my voice, or if you're seeing my face, and you have not left a 5-star review on iTunes, on Apple Podcasts, iTunes, your mom's a fucking whore, okay?
Damn.
I'm sorry. Because you're consuming my time for free, and you're consuming my energy for free. And I'm giving it...
You gonna attack their mother?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, because she should have
Like
swallowed.
she's an unfit mother?
Because she should have swallowed because you're not doing anything and you're not giving back to society.
Wow.
And that's how I feel.
Guys, if nobody told you today that they love you,
I love you if you leave me a 5-star review.
know that we love you
No, I'm just
unconditionally.
playing. Unconditionally. With the
Unconditionally,
condition
conditional.
if you
Yeah,
leave a
leave a
5-star
yeah,
review.
You already know. Nothing in this world is free. Quid pro quo. Suck a little dick to get where you want in life.
And if you don't have an iPhone, you know what you can do? You can follow us on Spotify. You can also share our story. Follow us on Instagram. There's several things.
And then if you don't have an iPhone, you can step your game up and stop buckling these Androids and get an
Hey,
iPhone.
some Androids are great. Some Androids are good. But guys, we told you we'll keep it under 145, and we are going to keep it under 145. So, like Chris
What
said,
type of Android is good?
I don't know, not yours. If no one told you recently that they love you, Chris and I love you. You love him, right, baby?
I do love you.
All
We
right.
have an iPhone.
Bye. And that's a show. Look at that. Ugh. Bye, guys. What do we have on YouTube? Because you guys know I love to read my comments after the show. Not that many comments today. Higher American Call Center Pawns. What's your favorite white wine? What's up, fam? Y'all are awesome.